Hi folks, I've done this for a long time. I thought I'd forgotten how to do it. Right, I'm just going to wait for you to come in. Hope some of you are going to join me. I've had my tea, egg and chips. So yes, hopefully we will be joined by Ayers Lexi the Dragon Slayer later on. And I might get her to sing for you if she will. That'll be an experience. So let's see. So I think we've got 7 people. Can you just say hi if you're there? We've got 15. I've got 1 comment about hi Pauline, hi Yedda, hi Lisa, hi Natalie. How are you girls? Gosh, it seems ages since I've done this, doesn't it? Hi Kim, hi Lynn. But you're all coming in. Hopefully I won't take up next to the time. Hi Bernadette. Hi Julie. Hi Jackie. Hi Shaz. Like the folks to Shields. Hi Leslie. Hi Jacqueline. Hi Jeanette. Hi Deborah. Hi Yvonne. You all well? Oh, thank you for joining me. Hi. Thank you, Kim. Do you know what? I love it too. It's from Roman. I've got a sparkly one as well. It's lovely and warm and it's lovely and soft. Hi Sandy. Hi Jane. Yeah, it's been, well, it's windy out here now and it's cold. I've got the heating on. I don't care. If Keir Starmer wants to take me pension, me heating allowance off me, let him do it. I'm not going to let him spoil my life. Alison, Barbara, hello, Jean. Wow, you're all coming in. Thank you. How am I feeling, Shaz? Yeah, gosh, it's been, I hate that term roller coaster because, you know, everybody uses it, but it's been a difficult few months that we weren't anticipating having. Pauline, I love their clothes. It was Hells that introduced me to them. Oh, sorry to read that, Kim, about your brother. Oh, I'll try and cheer you up. Do you know what, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any in yet, I haven't been in a very good mood today. I don't know. It's just been so dull and overcast, hasn't it, that my sparkle left me this afternoon. Hi Diane. Hi Ronald. Hi Jean. Hi Jackie. So I got lost in the doing. You know, I'm going to be really honest with you and say that I haven't been doing much crafting. Yeah, I've been, you know, carrying on with the Crafty Witches. I haven't been down to Redditch for quite a while because not only has Colin had his cancer treatment, hi Ian, but he also had a cataract removed in June, so he hasn't been able to drive since then. It's only been today that he's had his new contact lens fitted, and of course because he hasn't worn a contact lens in that eye. Hi Marie, hi Deborah. For 3 months he's going to have to build up, you know, how long he has the, hi Karen, how long he has it in at a time, so he's not got back into the driving seat yet. So yeah, it's been an interesting few months. I've got a check-up at the RVI on Monday night, 6:20. That seems very late for an appointment for an outpatient, doesn't it? 6:20 at night. Hi Sarah. About this skin cancer I'm supposed to have. I'll tell you the tale about that later. Oh, sorry to here to read that, Ronald. Oh my God, John Scob, Gobby. Hey, John, you'll find out whether I'm Gobby or not during this, because honestly, I don't stop talking all the time. I don't stop talking. I've told you that gramophone needle was bloody good that my mum used to vaccinate me with. Lovely to see you in, John. You're going to be enlightened about the world of the Crafty Witches papercraft. Oh, you're all pardon. Oh, look how many people. Thank you so much. Alison, nearly bedtime appointment is 6:20 on a Monday night. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? I will be using my bus pass for the first time. I caved in and accepted the fact that I'm old. And I got a bus pass. So, hi, is that you, Kevin? So I shall be using my bus pass for the first time alongside my husband, pair of old age pensioners. I've resisted getting one because I don't do buses. But there again, I'd rather stick pins in my eyes than drive into Newcastle, especially to the RVI. No way. That Blue House roundabout, for any of you who know Newcastle, there's a roundabout called the Blue House roundabout, and it's got circles. Well, it used to have got circles painted around it. I'm sure it's target practice. If you hit somebody, you get so many points. Hi Avril, hi Wendy, hi Elaine. Oh my goodness, look, I'm the 60 of you in. Oh, thank you. See, you've cheered me up now because I was feeling a bit down. So yes, so I had to take Colin in when he went to get his cataract operation. Recycled teenagers, I like that, Alison. I had to go in on the bus with him because he didn't have his contact lens in. He's as blind as a bat without his lens in. So I had to make sure we got on the right bus, didn't I? So I went in with him and then came home and I thought, do you know what? I could get used to getting on the bus and not have to worry about traffics and traffic lights and bus lanes and stupid drivers that cut in front of you and what have you. The only time I swear is when I'm in the car. I can't abide stupid drivers. I have a dash cam front and back in my car. I'm applying for my bus pass. I know it's not good driving, isn't Julianne? It's terrible in Newcastle. I'd rather drive to Redditch and back in one go than drive into Newcastle. I really would. Do you think you would dare, Deborah, cancel bus passes? I doubt it. There'd be anarchy. There'd be war. Hi, Sharon. Well, whew, thank you, everybody. What time is it? It's 7:05. As I say, I, as Lexi the Dragon Slayer, will be making an appearance later on. She's not doing very well. She's got mucky bums. So we've been taking it on turns to sleep on the sofa because she wants to. She's very good, mind you. She insists on making sure that you take her out in the garden because she mithers the life out of you until you get up out of bed and open the door and let her out. So now it's easier if we just sleep on the sofa, or one of us, we take it in turn, sleep on the sofa, and then we can quickly get up and let her out. But she's all right in herself. It's just she's got bless her. So she's been eating chicken and rice, scrambly egg, and we did get her some tins of, it used to be chicken and rice, the light diet, but now we've had to go to Pets at Home and get some, and it's fish based. Oh, she stinks. Where are you going, Sophie? Are you going already? She absolutely stinks when she comes near for kissy kisses. She doesn't get many. Why are you going, Sophie? It's a friendly place. Hang about for a bit longer. Right, so Crafty Witches. Well, you'll have seen we now go on Sewing Street. Hey, you should see what we've got coming up on there. Here, John, I hope you're doing Christmas on the 6th. Let me know, because we need you. How about this? Let me show you. Can you see that? I love it. Oh, you, Jackie, Deborah, coastal walk from North Wales to South Wales. So that is, can you remember we did some paper kits with this? It's lovely. What date? 6th of October, John. It's Christmas. I think it's a Monday. Our house will be doing it. Please tell me you're doing it, because we just love working with you. I will come down, John, at one point and talk your ears off, but you know how things have been. So let me just give you the latest news on Colin, then we'll get stuck in. So Colin finished his radiotherapy first week in September. So now we have to wait until the middle of November for him to have a blood test to see if his PSA levels have come down. So mid-November he'll take the blood test, and then we hope it's not long till he gets the results. So we're looking at probably towards the end of November before we know for certain whether it's worked. Fingers crossed if it has. Oh, you're flying to San Diego. John, get a later flight. Come on. oh, it's a Sunday. San Diego, get John. I'm flying to San Diego. Very nice, John. I'm not the slightest bit jealous. Yeah, so hopefully we'll have a good Christmas. He didn't do too badly with his treatment. Hi, Carol. He just got tired because he keeps having to get up during the night to go to the loo. Welcome to my world, Colin. When you've got diabetes, you're up and down like a yo-yo. And I have to say, huge thank you to the ambulance drivers and companions from the Daft as a Brush Cancer charity, who very, very kindly came and picked him up every day from the doorstep and brought him home every day, so that I didn't have to venture into South Gosforth, which has 2 nasty roundabouts at South Gosforth. Hi, Janet. They are a marvellous charity, lovely people. In fact, everybody we came into contact with was so lovely, and I cannot sing the praises of the NHS and the Freeman Hospital enough. So fingers crossed it's all worked. Nice to see you all. Can I remind you, we would love to see your makes in the group, Sharon. So for those of you who don't know about the Crafty Witches, how come you don't know? We are on Hobby Maker on the papercraft side, and we're also on Sewing Street with our sewing panels, and we have a fantastic website. If you go to the website, social media, we have a guru who does social media, and he is an absolute wow. He's a whiz kid. So he's asked me all to remind you to sign up for our newsletter, join us on social media. We're now putting adverts in Practical Publishing, and we're all over the place, so come and join us. You know, we're a company that sells digital downloads. Catherine, we do have the best hospitals in the country, and I am biased in both the RVI and the Freeman. Wonderful hospitals full of wonderful, inspirational people. We've got a show on Sunday, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. Our Ian the Warlock will be on with the September medley and some paper potions. So if you'll be watching that, you can tell I'm a bit rusty, can't you? I might have to have a glass of wine brought up. Mind, this cardigan's really warm. Hi, Davina. And Helen, how lovely to see you. So that's where we are with Colin's treatment, and on Monday I'll get to know whether I've got an issue or not. Fingers crossed I won't have. and they've misdiagnosed me at the local practice. So why I'm on tonight, and it's not our lovely Hell's sorting out family issues. Her father-in-law has fallen and broken his hip, and she's had to go over there and look after her mother-in-law, and she's only just come back today for a few days, and she's absolutely exhausted, bless her. So I'm taking over for a bit, so you're stuck with me. So the big news I have is I was laid in bed in the middle of the night, like I do, on my Kindle. I usually end up in the back bed because I'm restless and I'm up and down like a yo-yo, as I say, having diabetes. And I started thinking, what can we do that's a bit different? So I came up with the idea of doing backing papers, like a pack of backing papers that have a colour theme going through them, and pattern papers and essentials, but just papers. And then in separate packs we would have embellishments for you to use with them. So tell Becky, Toil Witch, what I want, and bless her, she's come up with a corker. You are having the first sneaky peek. Shaz, you've just turned the heating up. What temperature is yours? I was up to 20. Don't tell him. Do you know what? We had one of those high thermostat things put in. He still hasn't taught me how to use it properly, so I just have to go in and press buttons. Comes on during the night as well, then I have to get up and switch it off. So I told Becky what I thought. I've come up with a name. 20, you see, same as me, Shaz. I came up with a name. It's called the Paper Charms packs. And what we're going to do is, every so often, we're going to release. There are biscuits in there, Sophie. You can have what you want, but don't touch my fig rolls. On pain of death, do you touch my fig rolls? I've got 3 packets in there, and they're all counted. You can have the ginger nuts, you can have the rich tea and the digestives. You can even have Colin Tobnups. Don't touch my fig rolls. So we're launching these tomorrow, but you're going to get a sneaky peek tonight. So what I need you all to do, if you haven't already done so, is go and sign up for the newsletter, because you're missing a trick if you don't sign up. We have a newsletter called the Hocus Pocus Weekly, and we also send out 2 supplements a week. So we tell you everything that's going on. Fig rolls, they're just the best, Chaz. They really are just the best fig rolls. I once ate a whole packet, but that's another story. I don't do that anymore. So I'm going to show you what's in the first one, and the first paper charm pack that we've done is autumn, because we are still officially in autumn, aren't we? Yes. Yeah, it's only towards the end of September. So what you get, it's got the interface in the main kit, like we do with all of them. So what we've done is we've given you 8 ditzy designs, 8 larger designs, all A4, 8 essential paper designs, and 8 solid colours. So you can use them with anything and everything. And this is the sort of thing you're going to be able to make. Now that is using our layouts. So if you've got an electronic machine, cutting machine, that is one of the cutting files. So you can see we've got the solid paper, we've got the ditzy design, we've got the larger design, and then we've got sentiments and things. Hi Ronald. I'm going to be on again tomorrow at 10:30 because some of you couldn't make tonight. So that is the sort of thing that you're going to be able to make with these designs. So let me show you first just a soup sum. John E. Monroe likes my words that I use. He thinks I've eaten a dictionary when I write my iCards, because I use words like myriad and plethora. Sound good, don't they? Right. There are 4 of the 8 what we call ditzy designs. What do you think, everybody? So let me show you them. You can see there's so many different colours in them. And then we've got some darker ones with leaves. This one's gorgeous. No, that doesn't make any difference. And then we've got this lovely floral one. Now this set is going to be $4.99. $4.99 for 32 A4 sheets. These are some of the larger designs. That looks quite contemporary, doesn't it? And then look at this one. You've got pumpkins and it's purple. And then you've got, this one's lovely as well. It's got toadstools and a nice green background. So these are your larger designs. Look at these for autumn leaves. So you get 8 of the ditzy designs, then you get 8 of the larger designs, so 16 decorative papers, all different. Then you're going to get, now these are different colours, I promise you. You're going to get the essential designs. Now that is a brownie colour. You'll be able to see when you know, if you buy it and you get it home, you'll be able to see. This is like a charcoal grey colour, so you're going to get four of these. That's a charcoal grey colour. Yes, Steph, that's my September code. Yeah, you see, you've saved it. You need to use it soon. And then in this design, you've got these little daisies. They're not dots, they're actual little daisies. So you've got that colour, and then you've got that colour, and you've got 2 more colours. And then you've got 8 different solid colours. So you've got like sagey green, you've got a conker brown, you've got like a caramel, and then you've got like a toffee colour, and then there's reds. But everything mixes and matches. You know what I'm like, mixes, matches and harmonises. I bet you've missed me saying that, haven't you? So that's your backing papers. So that they will change with every collection that we do. But then what I thought was, well, okay, so we give you the papers, and that's very nice, because you always need, oh, look who's coming. Come on then. Right, there's no show without punch, is there? Have you come to see everybody? Their tails wagging, folks. She's come to say hello. I can't give her too many treats. You can't have too many treats because you've got mucky bums. Right, and your dad will know that I'm treating you. Right. You can come up again later. Right. Is that alright? Did you just need to come and say hello to your fans? Right, okay. See you later. Go sleep on the bed. You can sit, right? Are you sitting? No. Alright. So I thought it's alright giving you the papers. And yes, you can do lots with them, because we need loads of... She is gorgeous, Debbie. I love her to bits. Love you too much, don't we? If that's possible. Sunshine in a fur coat makes everybody smile, but I tell you what, it's no fun sitting outside in your dressing gown at 3:30 in the morning waiting for her to pick a spot, because she just goes round and round in circles. I was out there for half an hour the other night, and then she did what she needed to do. She comes in and she lays down in the garage on the stone floor because it's nice and cool for her. So then I had to leave the door from the garage into the kitchen open, and I had to go to sleep on the sofa. So I thought, right, okay, let's give you some embellishment add-ons. Now these won't be as expensive depending what's in them, But what we're going to do is give you some templates that you can use either as black and white templates, or you can print onto the patterned card or the plain card, the solid colours, and it's going to build up into a library of what you can have. So the first thing we need sentiments, don't we? So as you can see from this one here, that sentiment is from these sentiments. So what we've done, we've given you circles, squares, rectangles and ovals, and we've given you them in large and small, and they're all PDFs. And in total, and I've just written these all down somewhere, you are going to get, where did I write these down, Lexi? Right, in total you've got 164 sentiments. So you've got ovals, and we will be upping the ante with these and doing different sentiments and what have you. We've got large circles, we've got small circles, and this is what they're like when you print onto one of the, oh, we've got squares, and this is what they're like when you print them onto the coloured card. So you can mix and match. And with the circles, all you do is get one of your circle dies and put the circle die over it, and it cuts it out, so you get it to be that size there. So you've got a sentiment set, and as I say, the sentiments we will do, like, you know we need to get some Christmas ones. These ones are all about special days, and we will do some poetry and things like that, because Becky likes to do her poetry. So we've got the sentiments. I'm sorry, I am trying to read your, goes out front, yes, look around, runs back upstairs, straight back to her bed on his side. Yeah, you've got no chance with Lexi. She goes up to bed. You can scan and cut those because they've got a black outline, Pauline, so yes, you can scan and cut them. Lexi usually about 9:15, she thinks, right, I'll go and get Buzzy Bee, who's like a toy. It's a big long bee toy, and she folds them in half, and she takes them upstairs. She stops halfway up the stairs, so you notice that she's going, and then you say, are you going beddy night night, and she goes on the bed. So by the time we get up there, she's sprawled diagonally across the bed, and there's just no way. Do you want to see something? It was my birthday last week, my last one of my 60s, and my dad sent me this card. I don't know whether you can see that, right? He got it from Moonpig, and he made it specially for me. Now that was taken in the 70s, late 70s, early 80s, and this is Sophie, who came to our wedding and was our very first Old English sheepdog. So that's where our love of Old English sheepdogs came from. Isn't she gorgeous? She was number one. So that card, yes, I'm keeping that card. So next, we thought, right, envelope liners. I know some of you will have sets with envelope liners already on. Oh, happy birthday for yesterday, Lisa. Some of you would have envelope liners already with some of the collections we have, but we thought we'd do them again. So what we've given you is we've just given you the basic envelope liners, and we've given you 5x7, 6x6, 7x7, 8x8, A5, A6 and DL, and you just print them off like that. Now you can either print them on the back and then cut them from the back and get the shape, print your pattern paper on the front and then cut from the back, or I don't know whether you're going to be able to see this. No, you can't very well. You can actually, oh, there you can. Yeah, great camera work. or you can print your pattern paper and then put it through again and print your template on the top. So you've got envelope liners, and they'll only be about £1 first set. We can do different envelope liners because we can change the we can make this, the flat bit, a bit fancier, can't we? But you know, these you're only going to buy once. Then I decided, right, let's do some frames. Now these frames, you're going to get 5 types of frames, and you're going to get them for lots of sizes. You're going to get them 8x8, 7x7, 6x6, 5x5, 4x4, 7x5, A5, A6, DL. You're going to get a bubble, a classic, a fancy, funky frames, and perfect edge frames. So let's show you the simple ones first. So this is one of the bubble frames. You know what? I'm going to switch this light off. That's it. So this is the bubble frame. That's the base. And then that's the actual frame. So you can cut it out by hand if you want, or there are SVG files for each of these. So you can take them into your Silhouette Cameo, you can take them into your Scan and Cut, your Cricut. So they're each PDF, and they're also in SVG format. So that is your bubble frame, and that's the 6x6 one. That's all right, Debbie, I'll forgive you, and thank you for my belated birthday wishes, Shaz. These are the fancy frames. So again, that's your base, and that's your frame. So you've got a base and a frame. And then, right, many years ago, when I first started selling CD-ROMs, I used to do, no, where have I put them? We used to have a system for getting, when you do the inside and you are, there it is, and you're trying to cut with a craft knife or with scissors, you don't always get the perfect plain edge. Sorted that for you. And I'm looking, where have I put them? Becky, have you been on this desk? I know you haven't, but I did. Spent ages getting all this ready. And now, right, this is what we're calling the perfect edge frame, right? You see where those dotted lines are? If you are doing this with a PDF, you're going to score along them. Then you're going to cut the center out and round the edges, and you're going to fold the flaps back like this. Fold the flaps back and secure them, and look at the perfect edge you get on that frame. Perfect edge there. Right, now I had done some. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to be really cross if I can't find these frames, because I'd coloured them in with, cut them out on different papers, and I don't honestly know where they've gone. I'll have to find them. I'm going to do a bit more tomorrow, so you will see. I'll find them for tomorrow, I promise. Just don't know where I've put them. Where did I put those frames, Lexi? Do you know where I've put them? Have you pinched them? I haven't touched them, Mum. Why would I touch them? So imagine you get a back for it as well. So what you could do is you could do that in a solid colour, and then do the back of it in one of the pattern papers, and vice versa. And tell your dad to be quiet, he's watching the telly. Do know, I'm really getting scatterbrained. It's because I'm getting old. I wonder where I put them. Sorry, folks. So you're going to get quite a few frames there, because I say you're going to get all the different sizes. And again, we will be introducing different frame templates for you. So what do you think, folks? This is going to go live tomorrow. You'll be able to buy them tomorrow. We'll send the newsletter out, so please do sign up for the newsletter, and then you'll know when it goes live. As soon as I get up, Becky's putting all the web images. So let me tell you the process that we go through. We come up with the idea, then I have to explain it to Becky, and she gets into my head and she puts it down. She starts the design process. Once we get the designs done, if it's an SVG file or something like that, I have to proof it and make sure that, you know, it'll all cut out properly and what have you. And then we have to put it on the website. So we have to create a category, put it in there, list all the what's in it and everything, put it in the categories, what's new in the cauldron, what have you. And then Becky has to create all the web imagery, which is all the imagery, because you get to see every single thing that's in that that you're going to get. Every sheet you get, you will get to see what they are. Sandy, if you didn't buy it, I would know that I'd done something wrong, bless you. Sandy is an absolute star. She buys me everything we do, bless her. And I can't thank you all enough. We're nearly 2 years old, and I don't know where those 2 years have gone to. We've tried to keep to our ethos. We try, you know, we keep our prices down and everything, and we make it as easy as we can. What I would like to know is, do you like the interface? Do you use the interface? Would you prefer us just to give you a list of files? I wanted to be different from other people that did digital downloads, which is why I asked for the interface. That's Colin's bit. He works out the design. Becky gives him the pages and everything. He works out the layout and what have you, and he really enjoys doing that, and he feels useful, bless him. I have to keep him busy. He has to earn his keep. So do you like the interface, or, you know, is it something that we're doing unnecessarily? Because there's so many different devices now that you can use. You know, when I first started with Chris Warner's CD-ROMs, it was a choice of you either had a PC or you had a Mac, and you only had a Mac if you were very clever, and you did, you know, you used it for work and what have you, or for designing, because they were so expensive. But now, you know, you've got iPhones, you've got Chromebooks, you've got Android phones, you've got iPads, you know, so we have to accommodate all these different devices, and we're thinking, are less and less people using PCs? But, you know, I'm looking at your answers, and you obviously love the interface, because Becky and I were thinking, should we just cut that out and it would be a bit quicker for us? Not that that's taken into consideration. It's not. It's right. What's an interface? The interface, Debbie, is if you've got, I react better to pictures, thumbnails, rather than file names. So we have an interface which is, you click on it, and all the thumbnails, it has different pages, and the thumbnails come up showing you what you can expect when you click on it, for you to have to then send to your printer, rather than just have a list of files 01bp.pdf. We give you an actual little thumbnail to show you what it should be. Pictures rather than words, yeah. And if you're like me, I do react better to having thumbnails so I can see exactly what it is that's going to come out my printer, rather than, and it's easier then as well. It's easier for you to think, right, if you've just got little file names, or we have in this thing, we do give you an index. We've started doing that for those of you who can't use the interface because it only works on Windows. It helps you think, oh, well, I like that backing payment, I'll go with that one, instead of having to click through all 20, 32 files. You just go through the pages. There's 4 on a page, and you just go through and think, right, I'll have that one, I'll have that one, and I'll have that one, and you can see in your mind that they are going to go together without printing them off and wasting ink. So yeah, but I will tell Becky that we have to keep the interface. Don't worry, we will keep the interface as well. It does make us different, doesn't it? And I like to be different. I like to be a leader, not a follower, and an innovator, not an imitator. I have to say that on there, but I wouldn't dare. David, my little baby brother from another mother. How are you, my darling? Yeah, so then we put the web images on the website, and we do the newsletter, and we send it out, the Hocus Pocus Weekly. We need you to sign up for that, and if you're a member of the Coven, you get 25% discount on all digital downloads. Well, if you're a member of the Coven, it costs £40 a year to join. Every month we give you £5 back to buy something, to put it against something on the website. So we actually give you back £60. That doesn't make a lot of good business sense, really, does it? But you seem to like it. And when it comes to renewing, if you renew your membership while your current membership is still going, you get 25% off your next membership. You get 25% off everything, including Paper Emporium. So it means that your Paper Emporium is either $19.99 for your brick, or if I've got it on special like I have today, until Sunday, we've taken £5 off the brick. You get it for $14.99. So, if you're a member of the Coven, there are other perks as well that we give you from time to time. It is worth the money. It really is. I'm a visual learner. Yeah, Kim, so it is good, isn't it, for that? Hi, Jane. So I hope we've enlightened you as to what the interface is. Just go on and have a look at what we've got on the website. We've got quite a lot, considering there's just Becky and I to come up with all these ideas, and yeah, we have Ian and Hells and Kevin and Sharon help us as well, but Becky comes up with all the designing, and bless her, she's got Nola and Bertie to see to as well. So she works during the day when Bertie's at nursery, but then when he's not at nursery, because he's not there full time yet, she works late on a night, and then that means I work late on a night as well, because we always catch up about 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night. Oh, Jackie, thank you. Yeah, we're trying to bring new things, and I think these paper charm packs, there will be a category for them on their own. I think that this is like our new thing. Because we need to keep breathing new life into things. We've also got Sharon Callis on board. If you watch Sharon, if you look for Sharon Callis's in her brand shop, she does some lovely things. And we do the SVG files. You love them. We've started doing the junk journals. You're loving them. If you've got any ideas that you want, but the thing I've got to tell you before you all start flooding Creative Friends is we can't be too specific. You can't say, oh, you know, my son likes rugby and he plays, his strip is red. We've got to cater for the bigger picture, not the smaller picture. So sometimes you might come up with a suggestion which is good, but we literally can't do it because we've got to buy the artwork, we've got to license the artwork, then we've got to come up with the design and everything, and then only 2 or 3 people will buy it, and then it's, you know, we've spent all that money and time, and not a lot of people have bought it. I mean, we understand that, you know, not everybody likes witchy stuff, not everybody likes flowers, not everybody likes butterflies. We do try to cater for the masses, but, you know, we get it right sometimes and we get it wrong sometimes. You can't please all the people all the time. Realised that a long time ago, and I stopped trying to please everybody. But, you know, we would love to be able to sell our panels, but they're exclusive, the sewing panels, but they're exclusive to Sewing Street. Watch out if you're a sewer, please. Do you know, next time we're on, which will be the 6th of October, we've got some new Christmas designs. Is there anything else I can show you that's... oh, the pyramid advent calendar. That sold out before we went to air when we launched Christmas. This is the pyramid advent calendar. So we've got a couple of them on. So hopefully Ian will put more stock in this time, because you didn't get a chance to see that. I'll have to get my sewing machine out, won't I? People, my face going red. I'm boiling here. What else is there that I've got to tell you? Looking lovely, Lynn. Oh, Adam, I love you. Honestly, do you know, you meet some lovely people in craft, and I met Adam and Simon in the green room just before Colin took ill, I think it was, Adam, wasn't it? And they've become very good friends, and it's really nice, you know, because yeah, there are some really nice genuine people out there. And Chris Warner always used to come up with the saying, like flocks to like, and yeah, it's very true. Very true. So I still can't find these flipping frames, and I'm really annoyed because it took me ages to cut them out. I just don't know where they have gone. But I will take a photograph of them and I'll put them in Creative Friends. Right, so Lynda Smith, Lynda with a Y. It's posh being Lynda with a Y, isn't it? Makes us totally different. New to the group, welcome Lynda. Do you know, this group is lovely. It's been going for quite a few years now. I have good admin in Sharon and Kevin, and everybody's friendly. Everybody's friendly, and they're all willing to help. And if you like what you see with our cards, our samples, because I'm biased, I have the best sample team in the business, my boys and girls. I treasure each one of them, and they all post their cards in the group, and Lisa puts them into albums. Pinterest, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. If you go onto our webpage and go down the bottom and sign up for the newsletter, Lynda, and then click on all of the buttons, it will take you to our website. And if you need any help or need to know where to go and what to look for, Kevin, bless Kevin, he is a tech whiz, he really is, and he has worked so hard. And I'm going to say, if he sat there blushing, Sharon, tough. I went on yesterday because I'm not a lover of, well, I've never got into Instagram or TikTok or anything like that. I mean, I never got into Twitter, because why say in 149 words that you can say in 1,490 words? There you go, John. You know, can you imagine me with only 149 words? I'd die. And I started clicking on some of these, and you know, Kevin has made videos taking you by the hand as to how to use the files. And bye, Alison. And he's just been so patient. He enjoys it because that's what he likes to do. And my favourite saying, as you all know, is get lost in the doing. And if you're having a hard time, that's what you need to do. Sophie, get lost in the doing. Believe me, I've been, you know, many years ago I was in a dark place, and I'm not frightened to admit it. I couldn't imagine 149 words, and I'd be using my hands, wouldn't I? I went through a bit of a dark period because I was being bullied at work, and you know, if you get lost in the doing just for a couple of hours, it takes you out of the worries of the world, disappear. Even if it's only for a couple of hours, it gives you some respite. Because when you are in a dark place, your mind just runs wild and you're exhausted. So get lost in the doing, I say it on air. And that's what the Crafty Witches is all about, giving you things at affordable prices that you don't have to store. You can hide from the hubby because you could just download it, put it in a secret folder, and then delete when it's coming to your downloads. And they're none the wiser. These men think they're clever, or women think they're clever. They're not really. You know, so we're so happy that for the last 2 years you've embraced us, and we will on the 6th, it'll be our second birthday on the 6th of October, and we will have something, I don't know, I haven't thought about it yet, but we'll come up with something special for the 6th of October. It is true, Yeda's coming out of a very dark place, bless her. And she stopped doing samples for me for a while because she just lost her mojo. But now, girl, you're back with a vengeance. Yes, you really are. And her cards, your cards are beautiful. Everybody's cards are beautiful that are in our team. I'm so proud of them. I will be coming back on air. I've stayed away because, of course, of what Colin's been going through, that I didn't want him to have to go through it on his own. I mean, you know, we had the shock of being told he had cancer, and I just asked him to take the test just for his annual health check, not thinking that the very next day he'd get a phone call from the doctor, you need to come in. And then the nightmare started, and it was, you know, we're not happy, you need an MRI scan, you need a biopsy. And then we went in for the biopsy results, and you know, you sat there and they just say, you know, 9 times out of 10 it's nothing to be worried about, but unfortunately you have cancer. And it was me that teared up. Debbie, please don't be in a bad place, because there's people in this group who are there to support you. And we've all been there at times, you know. Helen, I lost my mum in the space of 10 days, and losing your mum 13 years ago, and I'm still on the train, as I likened it. And then we were told he had 4 weeks to decide what treatment he wanted, whether he wanted an operation to remove his prostate, or did he want to go down the radiotherapy route. And we got all the literature, came home, we had 4 weeks to decide, only to be contacted and told, we've got an appointment, can you come in tomorrow? And that was only 4 days. And then we were told not only did he have cancer, but he was high risk, and we needed to make a decision there and then, or more or less there and then. So he decided to go down the radiotherapy route, and he had 4 weeks of radiotherapy, And as I say, on top of all this, bless him, he went for a cataract, have a cataract removed. So he hasn't driven since June. So I haven't been able to come down, because if I came down, he'd have no way of driving. Folks, I have gone through the mill. I have had to do shopping. Those of you who know me well know that I don't do shopping. I don't do shopping of any kind. It can't be bought online at Amazon. Don't buy it. But food shopping, I hate food shopping with a passion. Again, I'd rather stick pins in my eyes than go food shopping. Because why, when you know you've got to pay for your food shopping at the end of it, why don't you have your credit card ready, or your debit card, or your money? Why do you stand in the middle of aisles talking so nobody can get past you? Trolley, well, it starts in the car park, because you know you park in stupid places. You don't leave. You park over one side, and then there's no room for anybody else to get in. So, or then you come out of your parking space, and somebody's coming down towards you, and the arrows are going that way. They've come down the wrong way, and then they look at you. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Well, it does to me, because you're in my space. So, if you ever hear of a card maker being sent to jail, it's me, because there's been road rage in the car park, or there's been trolley rage in Sainsbury's or in Marks and Spencer's in Cramlington. So now, of course, Colin's been doing the shopping for about 20 years. I'm very lucky, because he likes shopping, and he won't do it online, so he likes shopping. Hi, Shahab. He's on his holidays. So I went shopping with him, and I realised the first time I went, I thought, oh, I hate this. The second time I went round the shop with him, and of course I'm putting the stuff out of the trolley onto the conveyor belt. Well, I'm doing it all wrong, aren't I? Because I should be putting it in a certain order. And then I shouldn't be if I go and help pack the bags, I shouldn't be putting this in that bag and that in this bag. So then I started that I would go around the shop with him, and then when he got to the checkouts, I'd leave, and I'd go and sit in the car and let him pack the shopping onto the conveyor belt, and then in the bags, and then come and meet me in the car. Now I don't bother. I just sit in the car. I take my Kindle with me, and I take my cardigan, and I make sure I take Lexi. Lexi comes with me as well, so she can sit in the back seat, and she keeps me company. He toddles off and gets the shopping, because he says as well, if I go shopping with him, I spend too much money. And do you know, you're going to Sainsbury's in Cramlington, not a bar of Imperial leather soap to be seen. First few weeks, no fig rolls. How can you have a supermarket with no fig rolls? How can you have a supermarket that only has one choice of soap? Dove. Where's all the Camis and the Luxes and Pear soap and the coal tar soap? Where's that all gone? They've got nothing. They've got, honestly, and don't get me started on the meat. They put the mincemeat in a pack and go and suck all the air out of it, and it looks like mush. Don't get me started on the meat, because we just don't buy it. And I love a cottage pie. Pauline, we do food shopping with a list in my phone and the order. Oh yeah, and then, am I from Newcastle upon Tyne? I live in Northumberland, Debbie. I live in Cramlington, which is about 15 miles north of Newcastle upon Tyne. But by birth, I am a monkey hanger. Do you know what a monkey hanger is? I'll wait and see if you answer. Tea bags. Tea bags. Don't buy tea bags in the supermarket. And I'm not posh, but we get our tea bags delivered to the back door by Ringtons. The man comes in a Ringtons van, with his wicker basket with tea bags in. 3 lots of tea bags we get when he comes every fortnight. And then he has biscuits and cakes. He loves it because they're on commission. He loves it when I go to the door, because he knows, that's it from Hartlepool, he knows that I will spend more money, hence he gets more commission. whereas Colin sticks, you know, to the basics, what he likes. They don't do fig rolls though. But they have got a jam and coconut sponge. Can you remember jam and coconut sponge at school dinners? Oh, I loved it. No, sorry, Pauline, I don't like those packs of mints. It looks awful. It looks like somebody's sat on it. Nah. I live next to Newcastle Airport. Oh, do you live in Prestwick or Dinnington? Do you live in the posh village of Dinnington? Do you know Dinnington's one of the poshest village, most desired places to live in the UK? Yes, Elizabeth Marie Adams, monkey hangers from Hartlepool. Elizabeth, I met my sister in Hartlepool. I haven't been to Hartlepool for donkey's years, not since my nana Elsie died. She used to live up near the cemetery at Westview. She had a masonette up there. And one of the, I hate to say, but one of the good things is that's come out of this, you know, cancer with Colin is I got back in touch with my sister. My sister and I fell out when my mum died because of something her husband said. Well, you've heard what I've said on there. And I hadn't spoken to her for 13 years. But I got in touch with her to tell her about Colin. We sent each other birthday cards and Christmas cards, but we'd never spoken. And Jackie Jones' granddad was, see, a lot of people come from Hartlepool. And we agreed to meet up. So we met in the car park near St Hilda's Church on the headland. And I was actually christened in St Hilda's Church on the headland. My granddad, Jackie, I always called him Jackie, his name was Jackie Coburn. He had a newsagent shop on the Central Estate. He was well known in the area. And no, we don't talk about Mackens, Sophie. We don't talk about Mackens. So it was nice to go down the headland, and we went past what used to be the paddling pool that had a bridge across it, and the sand pit where I used to spend many happy hour when we used to go down the fish sands. So yeah, and it was nice to see my sister as well. So we are going to meet up again. No, I feel sorry for the Mackens sometimes, don't I? Because nobody likes them. Because they're in between, aren't they? So yeah. So what else is there? So yeah. So you know, we're nearly out the woods now with Colin. So I've got a Pollyanna show coming up towards the end of November, and as long as Colin's results are not due when I come down about the 24th of November, as long as he's not got a hospital appointment, because obviously I want to go with him when he gets the results, you know, whether it's good or bad, I will come down and do the Pollyanna show, because I always promised Pollyanna that I would always do her shows, and it you know, it didn't rest easy with me that I haven't been down for a couple. And I will come down and do that show. You know, I've got to say a huge thank you to Ian and Hells for stepping in and stepping up to the mark, helping me, you know, because I haven't been able to come down. You know, I've just stayed at home. My car only normally it does about 1,200, 1,500 miles a month. I'm lucky if I do 200 because my car's up in front of the garage and then Colin's behind it, so when we go out, we always go out in Colin's car. So my car, we have to purposely get Colin's car out and then go out in my car and go, you know, somewhere a bit far afield. We started walking around a place called Northumberlandia near Cramlington, and it's a big human sculpture of a lady, and it's made from the waste, the spoils from the open cast coal mine that used to be next door to it, with all the slag. So we call her the slag of the north. She's known as the Lady of the North. And because we've been going there nearly every day, and because Lexi's such a noticeable dog, we've become nearly everybody knows us now, so we know all the volunteers and we know the girls in the cafe and everything. And I actually, I hadn't done any crafting for ages, but I actually made them a load of Halloween boxes for them to put sweets in, because the whole place is run on donations. So I actually made them 30 Halloween boxes for them to put sweets in. And yeah, so I've got to go and see if they've sold. Well, you never know, nobody might like them, but I've got to go and have a look and see if they need any more. And do you know what, that's the first bit of crafting I've done since Colin's cancer was diagnosed, and I really enjoyed it. It was good. I enjoyed it. So I need to get my sewing machine out, and I need to get practicing, because I've got a good big, I mean, look at this. This is just half of what I get every time we do a collection. Here's another one of the panels we have coming up in October. Hels is busy beavering away, bless her. She looks so tired this morning because she's been looking after her mother-in-law. So let's see what you've been saying. I'm sure Pollyanna would understand, yes, Lorna, but I still, it's not easy watching somebody else doing something that you are used to doing all the time, you know. And I like meeting up with no phones. I don't blame you, Shaz. That's a good rule to have. No phones at the dinner table. It's a good job to, you know, it's a good chance to meet up with Anna Lou and spend the evening chatting away. Oh, we've got a hedgehog. We had a hedgehog in the garden the other night. Lexi found it. She's very good. She doesn't go anywhere near it. She's really good with them. Do you know what? We've got an absolute, what do they call a gang of magpies? We have got loads of magpies in our garden this year. More magpies than you can shake a stick at. In fact, we had 8 in the garden yesterday. And the cheeky things, they take the the suet-filled coconuts off the bird feeder and put them on the ground so they can eat them more easily. I go through loads of bird seed, honestly. But these magpies, I've never seen so many magpies. I really haven't. At Northumberlandia, they have 3 ponds, and there was about 60 ducks on there the other week. I bought them a murder of magpies, right, Dawn? I'll remember that, thank you. I bought some duck food for them, but they decided they didn't like it, so I'm going to have to go up to Bowlam Lake and a tribe of magpies. That's a new one, Adam. I'll have to go up to Bowlam Lake, or there's another place, Queen Elizabeth Park, up on the way to Widrington. I think we'll go up there and I'll feed the ducks and the swans up there. I meant on Fabric Laughter, and sorry, Pauline. So are we watching Strictly? What else? I'm a Celebrity will be starting soon. I like that. Do you watch Married at First Sight? And if you don't, why don't you? Brilliant. The other day, right, so I am good friends with Joe Foster, who used to be the talent manager at Create & Craft many years ago. And we've kept our friendship going. Even though we don't meet each other these days, we speak on WhatsApp all the time. And I told her I was watching Married at First Sight, so I'd only watched the opening episode. So she WhatsApped me and she said, well, should I need to vent? I said, what about? She said, Married at First Sight. I said, oh, don't tell me, I've only watched the first episode. And she was on to episode 4. She said, Linda, I can't be your friend unless you catch up. So I had to sit the other afternoon and watch 3 episodes back to back of Married at First Sight. Colin was not best pleased because he doesn't like it at all. What else have I been binge watching? Oh, a Fire County from Sky Witness. Did you watch Night Sleep? Are you watching Night Sleeper? Because we binge watched that. I've got The Teacher to watch. But apart from that, there's not much else on at the television at the moment, is there? Strictly, I thought Chris was fantastic. The comedian, I thought he was really good. And that Win, the opera singer, he surprised me as well. What else is there? Night Sleeper was amazing. We watched that. Yeah, we binge watched it for my birthday, Adam. I had to explain to my friend Sue what was going on, because after 2 episodes she was totally lost. So I had to explain it to her. So I think there's 2 more episodes to go, next on Sunday and Monday, and then it's done. The Teacher, I've still got all of that to watch. We feed the foxes on our allotment every night. Yeah, your foxes are lovely, Pauline, aren't they? We don't have foxes around here. I have seen a fox in Cramlington many years ago, the night Colin had his retirement party. Oh, it does cost a fortune for TV. Have you not got, you know what you need to get? You need to get an Amazon Echo or something. I've got one in my room here instead of a television. I've been watching Christmas movies. I'm getting into the Christmas feel early, so I've been watching Christmas movies on my Kindle. I like watching my Christmas movies. What else have we got on? Conventicle. What's one of them? Magpies are called a tribe or a conventicle. See, you get educated when you come on here, don't you? It's not just endless chatter from Gubby Lynda. That's what John Scott calls me, you know. He said to me live on air, you don't have to talk a lot, don't you, Linda? There's nothing worse than silences when you're on TV, do you not think? So I told him my mum said I was vaccinated with a gramophone needle. He thought that was hilarious. He'd never heard it before. I thought everybody, because we're the generation, we know what gramophone needles are. A lot of people don't, do they? So, yes, so there we go. An hour and 10 minutes. I haven't done too badly for me first. Do you want to see Lexi? I haven't done too badly for me first one back. I'm just picking up these fabric before I shout up. Right, Lexi, are you coming up? Can you hear the patter of giant feet? Right. Oh, just knock everything sideways. Right, are we going to sing? Do you want to sing? Are you ready? Oh, what a good girl. Do you not like her singing? Isn't she a good singer? She normally does that, sitting on my knee, a bum on my knee, a front horse on my shoulder, and then we sing together. I know I sounded more like I was howling, but I've never professed to be a good singer. Come on, up your head. But she loves to sing. She really does. She comes in from her afternoon walk. Colin opens the kitchen door. She comes racing in through the kitchen, through the dining room, and leaps on my knee from about 4 feet away. And then sounded like Susan, by the way, she had her money. And then we have to sing, and then I get suffocated, don't I? Do I get suffocated when you sing? You love singing, don't you? Yes. You just love the bones. Oh, George Willow was watching and listening. Come on, are you going to say bye-bye to everybody? We've got to go and take her for a walk in the dark. We go and fight the Dicky Dark Dragon, don't we? Just in case he swallows you, we have to take you out, don't we? Do we take you out for a walk? Yes, we do. Last night she came in. I'd gone in the back bed, and about 1:30 she came in, and she laid full length with her head up on the pillow near me, full length of me, just really stretched out. Oh my God, she was better than a hot water bottle. Do you know what? Those times are so precious. They really are. Anybody who's got a dog or a cat or any pet, you know, they're just, you're just wonderful, aren't you? definitely sunshine in a fur coat. People, I can't thank you enough for your company tonight. I will be on again at 10:30 in the morning, just for half an hour though, because I have to get myself psyched up to go and have me bloods taken, and I've got me sample bottle. I've got to take that. Oh, there's no secrets, are there? And I go for a telling off. I'm that far off being putting on injections for my diabetes, because my H1C or wherever it is, it's 1 point over what the guideline is. It should be anything under 58 and under, and mine was 59. If they think they've put me on injections for 1 point, they've got another thing coming. So I fessed up that I hadn't been taking my medication as often as I should. Because if I get into bed, I'm not going to get up and go downstairs and take my tablets again. And I don't know about you, but I can't take tablets. I hate, they give me metformin. Sometimes I get them like in a lozenge type. No, I can take them, I can swallow them, they're all right. But give me them in a round tablet format, ugh, and they taste vile. Absolutely vile. HbA1c, thank you. Thank you, Sandy. So I've got to have a blood test for that. I've more or less gotten over my phobia needles now, because you know when we had to go for COVID, and then we had to go for, like, I have a B12 injection every 3 months now, and then I've got to go for me flu injection on the 5th of October. Oh my God, growing old. It's all right in some respects, because you know you can be grumpy and nobody takes any notice of you. Tell your husband to keep well. I will, Debbie. He's not allowed. I've told him I've got to go for it. He does, because I'll only get half his pension. That sounds awful, doesn't it? Your last bloods came back as high cholesterol. Well, I have tablets for cholesterol. I have one for high blood pressure, and I take 3 lots of medication for my diabetes. So it's been lovely speaking to you as well, Adam. And we will, when we get to the studios, you can buy the coffees. I'll bring the sausage up. Well, I'll get Hells to call in Greg's on the way up. Yeah, we will soon try and get a show on the 24th of November, and I might be there. So watch out sign up for the newsletter. Go and have a look on the website. You're now in Creative Friends. Oh, and by the way, when Hells gets back, we're going to switch the Facebook lives that we do now. We're going to switch them to the We Are the Crafty Witches Facebook page, because that is a public page, and we're hoping we get more viewers than we do in Creative Friends. Now, that opens us up to these people who send you mucky pictures and links to websites that we shouldn't be looking at. So, but we're in safe hands, because 25 tablets 4 times a day. Oh my God, Debbie, you'll rattle. We're in safe hands, because Kevin is, like the true warlock that he is going to banish them all. But we think by going public into that so please go over there. Kevin's put the Facebook page there, so go in and like and join that Facebook page, and we will tell you when we're going to put the Facebook lives into that page, so that everybody can see us. We keep this group closed because we want it to be a nice group, and we don't want scammers in this group. We don't want other people in the group that will cause problems. It's a nice friendly group, and you all help each other, and we want to keep it that way. But for something, we've got to start and, you know, bring people to the website, so that's why we're going to start and do the Facebook lives there. And I promise I will start and do more Facebook lives. You know, I've been away for too long now, and I've enjoyed tonight, I really have, and I hope you've enjoyed. I've enjoyed your company. I hope you've enjoyed my company. I hope I've made you laugh, and for those of you who are having a bit of a bad time, there's always light at the end of the tunnel, and I speak from experience that you are never alone. There's always somebody there who is going through what you're going through, has been through what you've gone through, and understands and is listening. Pauline, for some reason I couldn't find you. Just switched my phone on and there you were. Hi, Pauline. You know, and we will try and make you laugh, and we will try and make you smile. And from time to time, you know, we'll give you secret codes that you can go and use on the website that nobody else can get because they haven't watched the videos. But I promise, you know, if you want me, I mean, if you don't want me, then I'll just go down and watch telly. Lexi will come and see you. She'll even sing for you. I'll get her to sing for Christmas. I'll teach her some Christmas carols. Debbie, I hope you haven't been getting strange looks. Can you imagine somebody is laid in the hospital, they're giggling away and nobody else is in on the secret? Now, Sophie, I hope we've cheered you up, girl, because she's not in a good place, Sophie, and bless her heart, she's got a heart of gold. And we'll have the cookies and we'll have the cakes in the group, Sophie, and one day, you never know, we might meet in person. Sophie knits some lovely garments. She does scarves and fingerless gloves and everything. She's a sweetheart. And you can watch back, and if you've got time tomorrow, we can do it all over again. We'll have a different topic. We haven't talked about food very much tonight, have we? But have a lovely night. I don't know what's on at 9 o'clock tonight, but I'm sure I'll find something on me catch up and what have you. So lots of love. Thank you for watching. Good night and take care. Love you lots. Bye.